वॉडका से बनना तय किया है तो
देखिए मैं यही कह सकता हूँ कि वॉडका एक ऐसे ड्रिंक है जो कि बहुत सारे यंगस्टर्स जो 21 के ऊपर हैं, आप सिर्फ वॉडका तब पी सकते हो जब आप 21 के ऊपर हो, जो इंडल्ज करते हो उसमें। और इट्स अ वेरी यंग ड्रिंक। एंड मैं जब भी बाहर जाता हूँ मेरा मेरा ड्रिंक वॉडका होता है, क्योंकि इट्स फर्स्टली इट्स लीस्ट इन कैलोरीज एंड सेकेंडली इट्स अ ग्रेट ड्रिंक टू हैंडल। एंड आई मीन मैं क्या बताऊँ आपको, ये एक it's I mean, I would find myself a little out of line if I was doing a whiskey, because whiskey you generally associate with people who's slightly older, slightly more family settled, and slightly into their mid 30s or whatever it is. So vodka is a drink that you associate a lot of cocktails with. Women and men drink it. It's got a bigger spectrum, a bigger reach. And I expect that people indulge in it more than they do in other alcohols.
So Zayed, do you agree with the license to flirt that White Mischief is saying?
Yeah, of course. License to flirt is necessary. It's like James Bond, only that you're on an ad. License to flirt is. I mean, we actors, we do it constantly on our sets. We have to do it. I mean, in order to create chemistry with people, and in order to keep the element of not making it so professional all the time. Ke yaar, you do your part and I'll do my part. Then everybody watches that movie and says, yaar, ye chemistry nahi hai, magic nahi hai isme. I mean, the whole idea is, you have to take life in its leaps and bounds, and you got to understand that everything cannot be put into A, B, C coordinates. There are things which spill over, and you're supposed to accept that, enjoy that, and make sure your license to flirt is forever.
And that's the kind of mischief you're showing in the ad.
endorsing a liquor brand.
Sorry, one second. What was it?
I was saying, so that's the kind of mischief you're trying to show through the ad.
No, I think the ad is not just showing that mischief. The ad is showing a very let's put it this way. It's a very healthy attitude. I mean, let's not be hypocritical about it all. कि अरे यार वो mischief कर रहा है वहाँ पे, हम सब करते हैं, सब ऐसे ही हैं हम सब. And it's just creating. See, it becomes very difficult to advertise with alcohol because you can't actually show the alcohol. So through the narrative, through the script, you show what this alcohol can do to your spirits as a person. It probably makes you lightheaded. It probably makes you a little more talkative, or it probably makes you whatever. So through the ad you kind of narrate what sensation you might get through the vodka. So yeah, that's what it is.
But जब आप कोई brand के लिए endorse करते हैं, आप एक garment brand and एक soft drink brand के लिए भी आप endorse
जी.
करते हैं, what is it that you keep in mind before you begin endorsing that brand?
देखिए, what I keep in mind is the absolute brand fit. It should happen. It should not be chalk and cheese. जैसे कि I don't think it makes sense for me to do a brand that's let's say, I shouldn't say that right now, but anyway. But let me just tell you, it's always a brand fit. I mean, the brand always wants to associate with an image. An image can only be understood through a person, not just always through advertising or always through props or always through a line or two. But it's done. Imaging is done through a person. So I guess when the brand sees the brand fit, they say, what does this guy stand for, and what do we stand for? Do our elements match? Does all the pros and cons that we think about this guy, does it match the brand? Is his lifestyle representing our brand? I think that's the question at bay here, and I think that's when you have people say, no, I want you to be my brand ambassador. And sometimes you might look at the brand and it's like, I don't think I'll ever endorse Pan Parag, because I'm just not the kind of guy who eats pan. Probably my wife likes eating pan, but I don't. So
if you endorse, you really believe in that brand.
Of course, I mean, you should do everything with a certain sense of honesty and conviction. If you're going to brand something just because you have to, I don't think that even looks good. I don't think that comes across. The message is lost. So it's all about the message at the end of the day.
And you don't have any issue with the liquor brand, right? I mean, like many
Well, you should have asked me this question before I signed that. Yeah.